Hi everyone, this is Twinning with Rice and Cookie. I'm Rice.
And I'm Cookie, and today we're playing more Zelda, A Link to the Past.
And we didn't get a chance to play this weekend, so we're picking up where we left off, which is getting butterfly nuts and
pieces of heart.
and jars and pieces of heart.
Yes, all really important stuff.
Yes.
A second.
There we go. Well, I guess I have full health, so not really necessary. But we did a little research, so we know where we're supposed to go. Oops. I went the wrong way. Maybe I should just look at the map. Okay, I can get there this way. Good.
And hello, Cultish and Zapper.
Yes, thanks for tuning in.
Yep, thanks for watching. Which, you know, I meant to tell you, so I got an email saying that Cultish was streaming. I've never watched Cultish stream before. And so it was like 2 hours after he had streamed. So I was like, he might still be streaming, but he wasn't.
Oh.
But I went and I watched the stream though.
Okay.
So, because he was playing Super Metroid.
Oh, and I bet he made us look terrible.
He beat the entire game.
What?
And he did it really fast.
So now are you an expert?
No. Well, because I was working on the whipped cream at the time.
Oh, gotcha.
So
you were like calf watching sort of?
Yeah.
Oh, this is the wrong place. Wrong house.
Yeah.
But that is the inn, so we're supposed to just go up.
But he was using a different kind of controller. It was like maybe more of an arcade kind of thing with like lots of buttons.
Oh, so that's interesting.
It seems to me like it'd be really difficult to do. But maybe that's the way to go, and we're just doing things wrong.
What if we missed our opportunity to get the net?
I don't think so. Game wouldn't do that to me.
No.
Also, I practiced wall jumps, though.
I don't know who that is. Phone number, I don't.
I practiced wall jumps. I can do a wall jump in one direction.
Okay, but you gotta be able to do two.
I think for where we were, because we were stuck, and you can get by with only doing a, like, jumping off the right wall. Because I can't jump off the left wall. But I'm gonna practice, I'm gonna learn.
Did you do it with this controller or a regular one?
I did, and apparently with the wireless controller, it's stupid. What's going on?
She called the guards.
Can you just fight them?
Yeah, but I don't know where the guard is.
There he is.
Yeah, I should have had my boomerang out. Oh, here's the house. About time.
I won't eat all the popcorn, okay?
Can't go out because I'm sick.
Cough,
Say
cough.
I got this cold. Caught this cold from the evening. All right, we are in business to catch some fairies. So we also heard about another jar. So we're gonna get that second jar. Because right now we have red potion. What happens if you catch this guy? sure something happened.
Maybe you just can't.
Oh, you can. It was weird though because I was really close to him the first time. Okay, one more time.
Okay.
Maybe I just scared him away.
I know.
Too afraid of Link. Well. Okay, so one of these houses, probably not the house we just went in. Back entrance. This one. So I was talking to, so I call our mom every Sunday.
You know, I totally meant to call her this week and then I didn't. It's been like 4 weeks that I haven't called.
I'm sure she would appreciate the thought. But so I was talking to her and she said, "Did you know that Cookie wants to go to Japan?" And I'm like, "Yeah, Mom, I do know because we talk about it every week." But I said, I'm like, "Oh yeah, she wants to go, and you know, our brother wants to go, and our cousins." And she's like, "Oh, it'll be quite the party." And I'm like, "Yep." But I thought it was funny that. Did you know?
I still have to tell our other sister that I want to go.
Oh, really?
I haven't gotten around to talking to her yet.
I talked to her on her birthday.
I was going to, but she didn't answer her phone, so I text conversation with her.
Really having trouble figuring out which house.
Maybe it's this one.
Well, but you can't get around the back. This one you can't get there. Oh,
It's totally this one.
it is totally this one. It's super obvious. Be in here. Oh, duh.
Hooray!
All right, so now we have a bug catching net and we have a jar. So now
Wait. There's pieces of heart.
in town.
I think so. I had pulled up a Wikipedia article when I was at work. I have to do it on my phone because all video game websites are blocked at work. I don't know if you've tried looking up video game stuff at work, but
I haven't. And also, I'm trying to be a good employee.
I only look at my breaks.
Well, I know, but the thing is, we don't really have breaks.
Yeah.
So what I have been doing is, Argus says, quit wasting our tax dollars.
I get 2 15-minute breaks in a day, and I use them.
Yeah, and it's good you use them.
That's why they're there.
So on my, or not on my breaks, but just in general, so I was like, well, since I'm trying to be a good employee and not look at websites while I'm at work, I decided to start listening, because people listen to music, so it's like, well, why can't I listen to a podcast about traveling to Portugal?
I listen to people's conversations.
So I've been listening to podcasts about Portugal. So it's like, you know, killing two birds with one stone.
You left the village.
Well, it's because you're taking too long, and I heard that there's ferries up here, so I figured I would
That's fine.
catch a ferry. There. Even my source. Maybe
I don't
there's
think so.
There's other rocks to return.
Maybe it's, to the left.
Oh.
I don't
Maybe
know.
it only happens later in the game.
Did you destroy all the bushes?
Yeah. So these I did.
Look to the left of the house. That's what Argus says. That's not what I'm saying.
Oh. Left.
Those rocks look suspicious.
I don't think I can
You're so strong.
strong enough. Left and up. Popcorn stream.
It's another popcorn stream.
Left
Even though it's not a Friday.
Left and up.
Yeah, Raisa actually bought this popcorn for our parents.
Oops.
It's like a white cheddar popcorn. That's from this fancy local brand.
It was actually the wedding favor at my wedding. I love popcorn, so I thought the rest of the world should buy some popcorn.
But then, so she was gonna give it to my parents, but she never actually ended up going home over the weekend. So, we're eating it now. Sorry, Mom and Dad.
Yeah, but it's delicious, so.
You can break those rocks with a dash.
I just saw that, so. Gosh, these guys just never quit. Okay, here we go. Wow, what a cool fancy trick. Catch all the fairies. Only catch one. I caught one, keep it in a bottle. So now, this stupid menu screen. So we have a fairy, and we have red potion.
I think we should get more pieces of heart.
You think?
Yes.
Okay, well, so where am I going?
Okay. Do you remember, because I know...
You said go to town, right?
Yeah, go to town. Some of them we might have already gotten, because I know that first day we were streaming, maybe it was the second day we were streaming this.
We did get a few.
Someone was telling us, I don't remember who it was like a new person. Yeah, they were telling us where to get heart.
I do remember that.
But I don't remember exactly which ones we had gotten. Okay, so once you get to the town, you want to go like up north, where there's that building that looks like a jail.
Okay, we may have gotten that one already.
I think we might have, but
we can check.
Yeah. And Zapper says that this game is tough. Those battles are lifesavers, even if you're good at it.
Good to know. Okay, it's the one that looks like a jail.
Yes.
The mossy jail.
Yeah. Enter the building, going into the basement. On the north wall, there's a cracked wall. Did I do that one?
No.
So bomb that.
Wow, why didn't we do this?
I don't know.
So easy. Maybe we didn't have bombs at the time. I'll give us the benefit of the doubt.
Possible.
Alright, we need 2 more pieces.
Okay. So now we want to go to the southern part of the village. Down by the hills near the northern end of the desert. The longhouse.
Where you have to beat the time?
No, it says in the house there's 2 quarreling brothers who seals the doorway between them so that they don't have to speak to each other. You break the sealed door with a bomb.
I think we did that.
Really?
I'll check. This house, right?
Maybe. Oh.
Then you have to, well...
It says go through the front entrance of the other side of the house and go west a bit. Then talk to a woman there.
Yeah, and she has you raised.
Oh, and then the obstacle course. Okay, sorry. Okay. Ready to go to the northwestern end of the village?
Okay. I'm on my way.
Okay.
Wish you could go a little faster.
Okay, so the northwestern end of the village, there's a suspicious looking hole just sitting there in the northwestern part of town. You can get to the ridge above the hole, be able to jump in.
I think we did this.
Really? It's all a blur to me. First player posts Donkey Kong. Yeah, it does look like we already did this one. That's alright.
Yeah, we got that. Anything else?
Did we do the one that's like with the swamp and then you have to like drain the swamp and then come back out and get the heart?
I don't think so. Hi, Chris Player.
Did I drop this? Yes, you did.
Did I? Oh.
Hi, Chris Player. How are you? I watched Chris Player stream Super Mario Odyssey over the weekend.
That's
Speedrunning
cool.
it. It was awesome.
Did he do a good job?
Yeah, he beat the game in like less than 2 hours. It's a long game.
Between him and Colchish beating Super Metroid super quick. Showing us
I
up.
actually don't know if Colchish was actually speedrunning it. I think he was just playing the game. Makes it worse.
Yeah, that's okay though. Okay, so we're gonna do the swamp thing.
Yeah, do the swamp thing. Yeah, no problem, Chris Player. I liked watching it. Yeah, so down here in that swamp, if you go in there, you can like drain the swamp, and then when you come back out, there's a heart there.
Okay.
Then we can say that that's good enough, maybe. Not like we've even unlocked a new heart yet, though.
But it takes a while.
Oh, I think you're supposed to do the one on the right. Well, yeah, because the one on the left doesn't drain the swamp. And the one on the left did that too.
Oh, whatever. It's fine.
Okay. Oh, but there's also, we could get the flippers. Oh, I guess we did already get that piece of heart.
Oh. Yeah.
That's alright.
Okay. Oh, I think that person was telling us how to do it.
That's what I was guessing, but I couldn't remember if we actually did that.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the castle.
Okay. Now that we're better equipped.
Yeah.
Colchis says that it was a speed run, but a very lazy one.
Okay.
Well, seems pretty fast.
Better than any kind of speed run we could do.
Yeah. We're not speed.
Or take our timers. And I'll get a heart from someone at the castle. Confident. Block my shield.
Block with your shield.
Block with
Aren't you using your
my boomerang. You're right. I should. Come on, give me a heart. I watched a little more of Dragon Prince. I'm still not done with season 2 yet, though.
Speaking of Dragon Prince, because I had already finished it, but I finished season 1 of Mushishi.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. And
This
now
is the worst. I hate these sword guys.
Now I've got to watch season 2, but the thing is, I can't find it in English. So it's like the only subtitles, but I don't like subtitles.
I'm sure you'd get used to it.
I know. I like to really appreciate, the imagery. And then if I have to read, that takes time away from me actually just watching it.
That's true.
So, I'm gonna keep looking and see if I can find it. But
Come on, don't you guys have hearts?
if not, I
There we
might take
go.
a little break.
Okay. Breaks are always good.
But I liked it, and you should definitely watch it, especially if you plan to come to Japan with me.
Oh, I know.
Zabra says, Chris and Chish. Or Colchish.
Okay, well, it seems that none of these knights actually have anything. Hearts. It seems that they're all in the jars. Not that jar.
Are we even going the right way?
No. Because I hurt myself too much. So I'm just looking for hearts.
I see, okay.
I'm not gonna go in with nothing.
No.
Yes, I am well aware.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Appreciate the concern. I certainly need help most of the time.
Only sometimes. I need more help from you.
Yeah. Well, I'm not doing so great right now.
So you're doing awesome. I watched a little bit more of Can't Stop the Kittens.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Do you like the kittens? Are they cute?
It was more, for that time I was actually listening to it just for the music. Because I didn't.
Is that where you're still making whipped cream?
No, but I was assembling the pie at
Okay.
this point. So working on the crust and all the other layers. gosh.
Yeah, Cookie's making a pie for Pie Day.
I've been doing a lot of
And
practicing.
it sounds like it's going to be really good.
Over the weekend I test ran a bunch of different whipped creams because I didn't know what kind I wanted to use. They all taste mostly the same, but it's just a matter of, like, I didn't want them to melt. So I was trying different things that will stabilize them. So I did that, and I also tested out the chocolate mousse because I'd never made mousse before. And I wanted to make sure that those pasteurized egg whites would work.
Yeah, she had some extra of her test pie, and I was really
It was really good. I had some.
I was really disappointed
dessert.
that I gave up dessert for Lent. Don't even give me hearts.
You know, I was thinking though, because I really enjoyed baking over the weekend.
I love baking.
It made me feel like I was on the Great British Baking Show, and I was loving it. So I was thinking
we should do like a cooking challenge
Well,
for
so
when we do our cooking
I
streams.
saw there's a like course online that's like a introduction to baking kind of thing, but you can select your challenges to be like easy, medium, or hard kind of thing. So like the first week that you do is, I think it's like egg week. So it's all about eggs. So you like learn about eggs and like what they do for your baking.
Okay.
And then like the second week is about butter, and the third week is about, maybe it was like milk or yeast. Yeast is one of the weeks, so you can do bread and
that was
stuff.
actually something I watched over the weekend. I watched an episode of, I forget the order, but it's like fat, salt, acid, heat.
Oh, I've seen that on Netflix. I haven't watched it though.
Yeah, it's about this chef who we got it. Oh, Can't Stop the Kittens.
Oh, baking challenge. Also, howdy. Hope y'all are doing well. Can't Stop the Kittens. I was just talking about you a little while ago because I said that I watched some of your stream over the weekend. It was nice for a while I was baking because I could just listen to the music and look over every so often and see a cat.
Yeah, so I watched the salt, fat, acid, heat. So it's about this chef who she travels and goes to different countries, and so like in the episode I watched, she went to Italy and she was learning all about fat. And so she, like, because, you know, they do a lot of olive oil. Apparently, really good olive oil is kind of like really good wine. Like, it has layers of different tastes.
I'm so
wine I don't taste it. But she said she could taste it with these olive oils. I'm like, that's really cool, because I didn't think about that. But then they also showed a cut open pig, and it really grossed me out.
I watched
because they eat a lot of pig over in Italy too, with like prosciutto and whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm just not gonna eat pork anymore. It was just so gross.
So is it a series or is it just like
It's a series.
Oh, I thought it was just like a movie.
No, so the episode I watched was only about fat. So I think like the next one would be about like acid or salt or heat or something. But it's just really cool because it makes you think about things that season your food and, you know, all the different things you can do with food. Food's amazing.
I watched this one YouTube channel where the guy, it's Binging with Babish. And so Babish, he recreates food from like movies and TV shows and stuff.
Oh, that's cool. Did he make butterbeer?
I don't think he has. He did make some things from Harry Potter, but
like pumpkin pasties.
I think he did make a pumpkin pasty. But maybe he made treacle tart too.
See, that never sounded good to me though.
No, me neither. But anyways, whenever he makes things with meat, like he always gets like this raw meat and seasons it, and it's just like, for me, since I try to eat vegetarian and like raw meat is like super gross, so
raw meat is super gross.
It makes me not miss it at all. You know what? I was making tacos the other day, and then so I make myself some vegetarian tacos, and then I make some meat ones for my husband. So I was making his, and then like when I opened up like the ground beef, it like splattered onto my hoodie. So I was like, great, now I've got to do more laundry. And
bummer.
It was all horrible. Okay, Can't Stop the Kittens says that they're glad that their niche, I never know how to say it, is working as intended. And then Leaky But Whole posts a face some flashes.
What does that mean?
Bummer.
Oh.
Hi, Leaky Butthole. This is our stream. She's Rice. I'm Cookie. And we're playing Link to the Past.
We're twins and we...
It's a waving face. That's what it is. I see that because that's an arm waving. I got it.
I love it when it makes a little shield ding sound. And I'm doing way better in this than any time last week. Look at how many hearts I have.
You do have a lot of hearts. We're not even gonna need that extra fairy or the potion.
But it's good to have, and I totally hit that guy.
The Zapper says that I pulled a Kevin from The Office.
Who's Kevin? Oh, I know.
He says, remember when he dropped that chili, the pot of chili? I do remember, but I didn't drop anything.
Just splattered.
Oh, yeah. That was bad. It was very sad. Linky Butthole asks if this is our first playthrough. For me, it is. She's actually played this game once before, but it was like 10 years ago.
Yeah. When I was a young person in high school. Yeah.
We're not even old.
Getting old. We have our 10-year reunion coming up.
For high school.
For high school.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna go. I probably just talked to the same people I actually talked to still.
Well, but not necessarily. Went to that baby shower and there was that girl.
That's true, and we talked to her. Are you gonna just run past these guys? You don't need to fight them.
I think I might. It's safer.
Yeah, Leaky Butthole, we have attempted this dungeon like maybe at least 5 times.
Think that many times?
Definitely that many times. But not much more than that, I don't think. And so we finally went and we got more gear, like potions and a fairy, so that we didn't have any of that before.
Wow, this is terrible.
Man, these archers normally don't cause you problems.
I know they don't. I was doing well. Not anymore. That's okay, we have potion and a fairy.
Leaky Butthole says that it's a great game.
It is a great game.
I'm liking it so far. I'm really bad at it, but
and you can
I do
play
like it.
once we beat this.
Well, yeah, I figured, you can handle this guy. Zapper says that it's the best game, or just the best Zelda.
Okay, now I'm thinking,
all you need is your sword.
I know.
Okay.
I'm thinking we want to use the life medicine because the fairy,
I think I've eaten about half.
Okay, because the fairy, if you die, the fairy brings you back to life. So you don't need to like plan when to take the fairy.
I see.
But with the potion, you do. So I'm gonna have the potion out, so then when we get low on health, I'll use the potion first. Then if we die after that, then we'll use the fairy.
I'm gonna just grab a napkin to get this cheese off me.
That's a good
idea. I don't want to like lick it and then touch the controller. That's just gross.
Gross. Can't Stop the Kin says, I think this Link's Awakening, Adventure of Link, and Breath of the Wild are my faves. With warm nods to Oracle of Ages / Seasons. Zapper says, I think the potion will give you more hearts than the fairy. No way. Fairies are unbeatable.
Yeah, they probably know the game better than we do, though. Right?
Right, here we go. Attempt number, who knows?
I feel like we haven't really gotten the chance to fight him all that often.
Okay, I forgot the, I don't like you at an angle.
Can't Stop the Kittens, have you played Wind Waker? I hear good things about that one, but I've never even played a Zelda game.
Oh.
This is my first time.
Maybe I should take that potion now. What do you think?
That's probably a good idea.
But I haven't even hit him.
Maybe you want to wait till you hit him. You also don't want to die in the
Is there a way to tell if it's... Because maybe I should just dodge when it's the ice, because I always seem to get hurt. And how can I tell if it's lightning?
I don't think you can.
There's gotta be a way to tell. That was so close.
Are we just like not swinging the sword fast enough? Or?
I think it's just, yeah, I need to hit it. I guess I'm not good at
Oh, spin to send it straight back.
Didn't we already try spinning?
No, that was a different boss. That worked.
It did work.
Thanks, Zephyr.
Ah! This is so terrible.
Maybe we only have to hit him 3 times.
This is a Zelda game.
I
Not
don't know.
Mario.
I don't know how many times you can hit.
Don't worry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't the fairy supposed
The
to bring
fairy's
us back?
coming.
Okay.
I saw the kitten says something.
Yes. Well, first, okay, Argus said that they're glad to see that Adventure of Link made Can't Stop the Kittens list of Zelda games. Can't Stop the Kittens says that they have played Wind Waker. It's good, but a bit too long in the tooth. There's a lot of charm. Oh, Rice is playing. You can do it, Rice. Go, go, go.
I was afraid it was lightning because he was in the middle at the top.
Maybe that's when does he always do it?
I think so. He's got to be almost dead. I think I've hit him 4 times now. All right. We're in the dark world.
No big deal.
The Hasrala does a really good job contacting us.
Yeah. Telepathy. Evil power turned it into dark world. Third has broken the wise men's at High Castle. Order to save this half of the world. The light must win back golden power. Must also rescue the
Zephyr gave
7
us hype.
Oh, good. We needed it. 7 maidens who Agan
Aganim?
yeah, that's probably right. Sent to the dark world. As members of the bloodline of the 7 wise men, they have power that will surely help you. Maidens are locked in hidden dungeons full of evil creatures and dangerous traps. Palace of Darkness, your first goal in this world. Quinny, I can rely on only you. Please make this old man's... Oh, this is a man. Come true. I beg you.
Rashala. Yeah, he's a man.
I feel like I should have been doing a lower voice. I beg you.
Chris
Like that.
Player gave us hype too.
Yeah, hype, hype, hype. Gotta get these back down. Where do you want to go?
And you might want to equip like your boomerang.
That's a good idea. So I see we want to go to the right. I think I'm going to keep exploring our little pyramid. Make
That's a
sure
good
we're
idea.
not missing any hearts.
I mean, because right in there's something, but
Yeah.
yeah, go up to the top.
Yeah, gotta start up there.
Also, earlier today, I drove to the next town over for my exam,
Uh-huh.
my certification exam, and guess what?
What? I'm not sure what town you're talking about, but that's okay. Keep going.
The one to the east.
The one where I used to live?
Yeah.
Kind of? Oh, really?
Yeah. So I had to go there for my exam because it had to be. So it was really weird. It's a computer-based exam, yet it had to be proctored by someone with the certification.
Oh,
And
what?
and the nearest person was in this other city, so I had to drive over there. And so that was kind of a pain in the butt. And the exam I took was 4 hours and 15 minutes with 270 multiple choice questions.
Ew.
But I passed.
You passed?
Just barely though. Like
that was your engineering exam?
The estimating exam.
Estimating. Awesome.
But I passed by the skin of my teeth because I needed a 70. I got a 76.
Oh man.
And
well, good job.
And I'm a thanks, Kulchish. And I'm kind of a perfectionist, so doing so poorly and not knowing things just was really stressing me out. So it was a big relief that I passed. Maybe we need super bombs.
Oh, super bombs are a thing?
I mean, not that I remember, but maybe. Yeah, so I drove out there, and then afterwards I went to Panera and got my free You Pick 2. So it was a pretty nice day, and then the sun was shining.
Yeah, it was really nice out today.
Yeah, and it made me think with how nice it is today. I was like, you know what? Maybe I booked our vacation to Portugal too late in the season.
Yeah, like maybe you should have done it.
Yeah, like I think February, like end of February or early March might be.
When it's like really miserable.
Yeah. Zapper says smack that tree for fairy.
This tree?
Quiet.
Oh, okay. This guy is though.
But yeah, so maybe next year I'll go on a vacation early March. Because I thought end of February for when I went to Hawaii, I thought that was too early. It was just like, no, it's hard to time. The next year. Next year will be a little closer anyways.
Maybe not this. They said to charge it, right?
Mm-hmm. And maybe it's the other tree.
Don't try that.
Little pig guys. I like the enemies over here.
Oh, fairy.
Get your net out. Get your net out.
Oops. Fairy, come here.
No, you hit it. You ran into it.
I hit it?
Yeah, it would have said, oh, you caught it. If you had.
Sorry.
It's okay. Sometimes they happen.
Missed opportunity. Weird.
That's okay. We're maxed out on rupees.
Oh, are we? We're so rich.
Wasn't there something to go in? Like, wasn't there a cave to go in?
I was just trying to run away.
Zephyr says get one for the dungeon. And I think by one he means a fairy.
Do you think the fairy came back?
I bet it did, since all these enemies came back.
Yeah. Re-equip that.
But I was thinking for Portugal, because you know, I told you about the pastel de nata.
Yes.
The custard tart. So I was thinking, I'm like, well, you know, I don't really bake all that often. So even if I were to get the recipe, you can kill it. Yes, Zapper, that trip is next week. We're flying out on Monday. So we're actually going to be streaming again on Saturday.
Yep.
I mean, I suppose we could do Sunday.
Yeah, either one.
But yeah, we'll be streaming again because since we're not going to be doing next Tuesday. I suppose you could do a stream without me, but then it wouldn't be twinning. No, it'd be just Cookie.
Okay, try this again.
Zapper says stat stream. Now stand away from it.
How far away?
I mean, not that far. You need to get closer.
I caught it! Keep it in the bottle. Okay, cool.
We could actually get another one.
We better. Okay.
But so yeah, I was thinking about the pastel de nata cooking class, but then I was like, well, even if I were to get the recipe and it was really good, like I don't know
like,
how
when
often I would
make
have.
it?
Yeah. So I was thinking that maybe I would just do a cooking class instead, and because they do a lot of fish, a lot of seafood dishes, so I thought that might be good. Maybe you better let that fairy just hit you. Then you can restore your health.
Probably a good idea.
I'm at it from the top. At least that beat me.
Yeah. Oh, we're okay. We're okay.
Okay. This player says, Rice Cookie, have you thinking more stream days? Waiting all week for your stream is sad.
Oh gosh, I was pushing the wrong button. No, come back, Fairy! Oh my god.
You press Y.
I know.
Now she's gone.
Okay. Let's try this again, guys. One more time.
And Zapper agrees that waiting for a week is too long. We could try a weekend stream on weekends where we're both in town.
Yeah. I died? That was quick.
Well, we have a fairy. We didn't really die.
Except I worked so hard to get that first fairy.
I know.
Okay.
Get that heart. Just forget that guy. Chris Player says, yay, weekend streams. Do you want to try that?
We can do that.
Like Saturdays where if we're... No, come at it from the top because that bee comes and kills you every time. It hit you.
I know. Wouldn't think this would be so hard. There's gotta be other places we can get fairies. But I like the idea of having at least one. So we're really one more time now. Okay. After I kill that guy. It's bothering me.
Okay. Got this. Why?
Yes. Going for the fruit.
Nice.
Okay. Alright, now we're gonna
Now we
keep
can
exploring. What the heck is that?
My evil skull. Yeah, so I'm thinking about doing a cooking class instead. But something I wanted to tell you.
Yes.
Oh, Argus says, well, Zapper says also, died while trying to get health.
I know. It was pathetic.
Argus says, I think you can get fairies in the same place you got them in the light world. So by running into that pile of stones.
Gosh, I don't like those really big.
We don't have a hammer yet, do we?
I don't think so.
We can go that way then. You have to boomerang those guys.
Yeah, I don't have my boomerang.
A fairy net. But I wanted to tell you, so I went to the library.
Yes.
Over the weekend. And, you know, I really like going to the library.
I do too. I haven't gone in forever.
But I went to the travel section.
They have a Japan book?
You know, I don't remember. But I thought, you know what, maybe they have something on Portugal. And I looked, they didn't have any books. But you know what they did have? Well, so they had some DVDs. And there wasn't one that was like dedicated to Portugal, but there were a couple episodes, like maybe 30 minutes long on Portugal, of who other but Rick Steves.
Rick Steves, of course. Hang on, should I be going towards one? I mean, I guess for now, I should at least check out that house that's there.
Yeah, but you should be going towards one. But I thought you were doing, but I guess.
I knew I had to go in this general direction.
That's okay. They might have something good here. And actually, I thought that those things paralyzed you, so I'm glad I was wrong about that. Yeah, so Rick Steves had, Deborah says, did you Portuguese yet? Did I learn Portuguese? I was trying to, and I've kind of stopped lately.
Is that shield better than ours? It must be, because we got ours for free.
Go talk to it. I need that item. Well, get some potion. We can afford it. And since we didn't get 2 fairies.
I know.
Yeah, Zebra says learn. Yeah, I was working on it, but then I wasn't making as much progress as what I wanted to. And lately I haven't been lately. I don't know, I've just been busy for some reason, so I haven't been doing it as much. I was listening to a Learn Portuguese podcast, but then I had to think too much while it was going, and so I felt like I couldn't do it properly at work. Just leave it.
I want to get these rocks now that we know how to get rid of them.
But I know the basics, like please, thank you. I know how to ask for a cup of water.
Good.
I know how to say excuse me. Desculpe. Not a pretty word, and I'm sure I butcher the pronunciation. Zebra says, which way to the bathroom? You know what? I learned, can I use your bathroom? But
Just as
unfortunately,
good.
I can't remember what the first word is.
Oh.
It's something usar la casa de, or a casa de baño. So it's similar to Spanish. We have to ask for the bathhouse, not just the bathroom. Yeah, just not the bathroom. But what I did learn is that thank you is different depending on if you're male or female.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So like where I'm gonna use obrigada, my husband will use obrigado. But yeah, apparently it's a gender thing. And if Marco was listening, he could correct me on my pronunciations and
He
stuff.
would know.
But yeah, interesting stuff.
What?
Deborah says, are you sure bathhouse and bathroom are the same thing? Yes, I'm sure. And apparently sometimes you have to ask for a key for the bathroom, which is chave. You know key. Because that was part of Duolingo.
There we go.
But, you know, I found out Duolingo was giving me wrong pronunciations.
What?
You used the red potion already?
I was down to 1 heart. What was I supposed to do? I didn't want to die.
Well, let's buy more then.
Okay. Yeah, we're right here.
Well, it's expensive though, so we can't make a habit of doing this.
But we're rich. Remember, we were maxed out on coins.
I know we were. Culture says, I would like to return this record. It is scratched. I do not know.
We don't know where
How'd
the
you say
fairies
that?
are. I'm gonna buy it. We might need it before,
Oh yeah,
before we get to where there's fairies.
Yeah, Zebra says get fairies. Argus says, blowing through all those rupees, save some for the flippers and fairy upgrades. Yeah, that'll be the last one we buy. We'll get fairies from now on. Yeah, so I found out that Duolingo, so the podcast, the girl who, her name's Carla, is called Portuguese with Carla.
Do you think that's her real name?
I do.
Okay.
But she was born in a town near Lisbon, and she lived in Lisbon for a long time. So her accent I trust because
Yeah.
that's where I'm going, and I don't think she would steer me wrong. But they said that if you learn language after you're 10 years old, it's almost impossible for you to get the right accent.
That makes sense.
It does make sense. So it's like, well, there's no hope for me for any language other than English. But that's okay. Deborah says, you know where they are. You're just bad at getting them. Fairies.
Oh.
Deborah says, swap back with the mirror if you have to. Well, we don't want to do that yet, because I don't remember how to get back to the dark world.
We just use the mirror.
To do both ways, I thought,
It's only because we were in a dungeon that it took us to the beginning of the dungeon.
that was pretty bad.
This has got to be a puzzle of sorts.
It does look that way. Argus says they've put the mirror away forever after last week. Okay. Deborah says it puts the marker down where you warp. Oh, that's right. I do remember that now. But, so we could always do that. We go to the light world to get fairies and then back to the dark world. But we're fine for now because we
We're
have that
fine.
red potion that we bought.
Yeah, and we've still got a fairy.
Right.
Gosh, can I even kill those guys unless I use a bomb?
I don't know. There's something else. Oh, so the Rick Steves video. So we watched it. So there were 2 sections on Portugal. The first one was all about Lisbon.
What
I
is
think
this
he's
thing?
friendly. Talk to him.
Oh. Yes, we were looking for the power of gold. Well, definitely I'm gonna try a bomb on that.
Yeah. So yeah, so we watched, so the first episode was all about Lisbon. And I was pretty excited.
Kinda lucky. But there's hearts inside.
Well, too bad we have health. Or she could like stockpile hearts.
I know.
And then the second episode was about they started in Lisbon and then they went kind of up the country to a few other cities. Unfortunately, we're not planning on going to any of those cities, so it was like a little bit of a waste of an episode.
Yeah.
But that's okay. But I thought it was funny because the thing with Rick Steves is he does like all of these travel things, and I think he does mostly Europe.
I think it's all Europe.
You think it's only Europe?
Yeah, I don't think
so. He's like this travel expert, and he's written books. He has a website. He has videos. And when we went to Germany back with our parents on a family trip, our mom like swore by her Rick Steves book because she's like, "Oh, Rick Steves says this. Rick Steves says that."
I know. We were getting
and
really
we're just
annoyed.
like, "Oh, we don't care what Rick Steves says." Because we were 14 and
we hid the book one day. Well, because
did we?
Well, because our mom she like demanded the book because it was in the back seat, and of course she was in the front seat. So she was like, "Give me the Rick Steves book," and so we were hiding it. We're like, we don't know where it is. She didn't think it was funny at all. She probably forgot about that happening though. You forgot.
I forgot about it.
It definitely happened.
Yeah, I tell our mom that my favorite part, or not my favorite part, but one of the things I really like to do when I travel is to like climb things. Like
I love climbing. Stairs, lots of stairs.
Zephyr says go through that maze, but I guess that's the maze you just went through.
Well, no, because I kind of gave up.
Oh, he says go through it.
Okay.
But what was I saying? Oh yeah, love climbing things.
Yeah.
So, but whenever I tell our mom that, she's like, "Oh, I wish you had thought that 14, or when you were 14." Because
But it's like all teenagers are brats, you know?
Yeah. Well, and because when we went too, so
it was the hottest summer ever.
we were in Germany. We were in I think Freiburg. I think that sounds right.
That sounds right.
And I was told it was a city day. So me thinking, oh, it's a city day, I'm gonna wear flip flops. Apparently that was the wrong choice of footwear because what do? We start going up this like nature path
yeah.
that is all like dirt, and then there's roots sticking up everywhere, and I tripped and stubbed my toe a few times, and then at one point I was like, I'm not going any further. So my dad and I just sat on a bench while everyone else went all the way up, and I told Cookie, I'm like, let me know how it is at the top. And then she comes back down and she's like, you didn't miss anything.
No.
So that made me feel better. And maybe she was just telling me that to make me feel better.
Maybe, but I mean, like, honestly,
but now
we'd already climbed a lot of like church towers and stuff, so it's like it wasn't really
because it was near
it
was near the end of the trip.
Yeah,
and it was a 2-week trip, and it was like the hottest summer Germany ever had. Because
it was World Cup year, 2006.
Yeah, it was 90 degrees the entire time. Oh,
and there was no air conditioning anywhere.
Zephyr says go back in that maze from the top entrance.
There was no ice, no air conditioning.
We got ice cream like every single day. Yeah, try going right.
I did, but you see that you can.
Well, there's got to be another way to do it. Exit. Yeah, he says exit the right side. See, there you go.
There we go. Oh, look, Kiki the monkey. I'm gonna give them 10 rupees. They probably took more. They're gonna ask for more later,
probably.
Oh, I don't like those big guys.
But when because I went to China when I was doing my business degree. Oh, so I guess it was good. Good thing we didn't spend all of our rupees on Red Potion, right?
I don't think I trust this monkey.
No, he's a good monkey. Yeah, so I went to China as part of the MBA program, and there's a little button you can press.
I don't even see this button.
No, it's like raised ground. See that?
What do I do with it?
Step on it. And go through the door.
Should I go that way first? All these other ways.
The whole dungeon is a maze. But so when I went to China, I absolutely loved climbing the Great Wall of China. So many steps. It was so cool. I highly recommend anyone who thinking about ever going to China. That's the door to get out, but you should go downstairs first.
Which is why I think you would like Paris so much. You can climb the Notre Dame. You can climb the
I bet
Eiffel Tower.
I bet I would like
You
it.
can climb the Arc de Triomphe.
Can you climb the Arc de Triomphe?
Yeah, we did. There's not like that many stairs, but you can climb it.
Do you have to pay?
I don't remember. Maybe. Fine, just put that up here.
Oh, Zephyr says make some sketches. I don't think we need a sketch for.
We'll
for
be
this.
okay.
Try moving that statue. See if you can push it. Curious. It looks like you can. I don't think so. Yeah, and I'm sure we'll get a map at some point. That seems to be.
Okay, we're gonna go right. I think going down the middle seems.
Yeah. Ooh.
Sorry, I pushed the wrong button.
But we have red potion, don't we?
We can't catch.
And she's not gonna help us either.
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't even open these.
Well, but we're not full on rupees.
Well, no, but maybe I'm gonna go downstairs and there's gonna be something that's gonna take some of my hearts away. I guess I'll just come back and the hearts reappear.
Yeah, the one that's glowing. Not just a Rashla.
What? The triangle?
Yeah. He always talks to you out of those things.
Oh. It's Zelda.
Oh.
Little rock on top of Death Mountain. Please hurry. We're not doing good enough for her.
Put a bomb down.
I thought I could just.
No, put a bomb down there.
Oh, you're right.
Of course I Uh-oh, that one messed up the pattern. Jellyfish.
Oh my gosh, I'm just too
It's
used.
why. Oh.
I'm just too used to Metroid things. I thought, maybe it was going. I don't know.
I haven't played in a while.
You think this floor can go away too? Should I
No,
try
but
it
I would
now?
try the crack on the wall again. Zephyr says later on, if you sprinkle magic powder on those skulls, they turn into fairies.
We go down there.
Is that true? The
Okay, so they only move when I move.
Yep. You have to kill them. Yeah.
So I think I can kill them from the side.
Yeah.
Die!
Zephyr says arrows.
Like.
Okay, you have to use arrows for that. Get your arrows out.
I just want to make sure we're lined up. Okay.
With those parts. We're not beeping anymore.
Yeah, we've always got red potion.
Hmm? Argus says shoot first, line up second.
That's a good idea.
Use red potion. No, he was saying shoot first, line up second for the elephants.
Oh.
Zephyr
Yeah.
says bomb those walls. Actually, did you want to go back? Because there was that hole.
Did I use my I already used. No, I didn't.
There's that hole to fall through.
I know. But I didn't know if we should keep going on this route, because if we fall,
I would fall.
but we'll never, maybe it'll be hard for us to get back here. But that makes,
Oh, Zapper says no, don't fall through.
I think it makes sense to keep going this way.
Except it says clink, 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 clink. Actually, I suppose I got
You got the map.
I got a message on LinkedIn from a recruiter. It's like they knew I passed my certification exam. They're like, "Oh, I have a job opportunity for you." And I was like, "You know what? I would entertain the idea. I mean, after all, 2019 is the year of new jobs." So, you have to charge them?
No.
Hurts.
I know I am. What is with these faces? Gosh, they're just all over those skulls.
They're not bad, just hit
They
'em.
are bad. They shock me.
Only after a certain time. Like other times, they're completely harmless. Maybe not completely.
Whatever. I don't need those. Okay, should I jump down? I'm gonna jump down.
I don't think you can. There's a barrier.
I thought that meant, I could jump. Okay, let's go back and fall down that hole then.
Okay, sounds good.
That worked out.
You were
okay.
so careless. We have 3 hearts.
There's gonna be something in one of these. Not.
Argus has bombed the walls up there. Up where? Where? Oh, those. On the left, on the right.
Oh.
Good eye, good eye. Don't do anything.
Upstairs.
Previous room with the clinkies? Past the conveyor belts. Go slower.
I thought maybe if I went fast, it would turn out better.
No. Oh, on the left and the right.
Maybe there's lots of parts. These are good though. Sorry,
hate
I
that
know.
beeping sound.
Maybe there's gonna be a heart in here.
Mm.
Or a fairy.
Run into one and then catch another. Catch first.
Got it.
Things a lot harder to do. It's nice that those don't disappear.
I always have gone back in if I failed. I think. I guess I don't really know. Sure.
I don't know either. Don't run.
I won't.
Maybe you should have.
Made it through. Now,
Almost full health.
Now let's fall down this hole.
Sounds good. Yeah, so that could be who was calling me. So I told her.
Don't call me at home.
No, I said Thursday could work.
Oh, okay. What?
Oh. Okay, don't fall down the hole.
Okay.
Bad idea.
I thought it was a good idea.
I thought so too. Usually that's what Zelda games tell us to do.
Okay, now we should use this.
Yep. Upstairs.
We already stepped on that. That's how we got it. This looks... Oh, because we were already in here. Why not close?
I think there's hearts under.
There
Maybe-
were hearts.
maybe not.
It might just be gone now.
That's good popcorn. We're gonna have more when we stream on Saturday.
We only ate half of the container.
It was a small container. It was like this.
Okay, so down the middle now?
Yep.
We've done everything we can in the left one, I think. Right? Maybe there's hearts in here. Or bombs. I guess those were.
Yeah, because we used a whole bunch of them.
We did. Really like having the super sword. Oh gosh, that's...
Try arrows.
No, I think I will just avoid. Another key. Okay.
We don't have enough of them.
I can't jump, right?
I think you can.
No way.
Yeah, there's an arrow.
Yeah, but we've never jumped before, have we? It looks like a far jump.
You could try a running start. Boot across.
Boot. We don't have a boot. Feel like some special big boot, like a hammer.
Just run across.
I don't
Dash.
I don't think it's gonna work.
Try it.
We're gonna lose a heart.
That's okay.
Okay, well, Zapper says it's the run boots. We got them. Hey, it worked.
You remember those guys? Fight them something else?
I don't remember them.
Maybe
but
it's just me remembering.
I would believe that we got them. We'll go that way. I just wanted to make sure we weren't. Maybe I can, yeah, go through this.
We gotta come back. So open that first. Go back in. Okay. Got a dash. You're going way too slow. I think it happens as soon as you open the door.
As soon as I opened the door, I was thinking it was as soon as I picked up a skull.
I don't think so.
Okay. But I can't dash through these things, can I?
No. Maybe you're right. Maybe it is as soon.
I'm using a fairy. Or I just wait till I die.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you have to pick up the one on the right because it gives you a little bit more time. Argus says, everyone in this dungeon is so nice to stop everything until Link gets to the top of the stairs. It is nice of them. You have a key to go through that left door.
I know, but I thought that maybe... Because if there's a key, then
These guys are gonna...
Oh. Well, but the fairies are gonna get me.
That's true. It's always better to not use.
I know. Hopefully there's gonna be hearts down here. Right here. Okay.
Key.
Right here.
That.
Yes, but I mean, we're kind of done here.
Yeah, but I'm curious to see what's in the middle. Maybe come back later. Oh. How convenient.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a key at the bottom.
Oh.
Nice. Looks like that opens up.
Yeah. I thought maybe it's just one of those things where it's gonna be a hole in the floor and hurt.
That could be.
I'm gonna just check out the other side first.
You're not gonna try and go down?
No, I will. First we're gonna So do you think I should try that door down there first? And back?
Sure. Make it. Yeah, stay on the side and then.
Yeah. I run? Oh, there's the things where, you know, you might mess up.
I know.
Like that.
Why didn't you stop?
Because I thought I had enough time to make it past the first two. Clearly I didn't.
Well, I think you have a little bit of invincibility, so just run.
Okay.
Nice. Oh, bummer. We have to go back. There's that door on the left that we didn't go through.
Oh my gosh, I'm just really slow. Okay. I know, one more time. Well, I said one more time, so we're
No.
I swear it waited longer that time. Okay, good. I can lose more hearts again.
Like that dungeon. Oh.
Be a heart.
Oh, Zapper posted to.
Okay. Touch the wrong stinking back. Okay. Back alive. Hearts? Please, hearts. How many keys does this place need?
I don't know.
Okay, so I think we've explored all of this.
We have two. Gotta get out. Light. Argus says bomb the wall on the right, of course.
I know. Like there's-
Zephyr says, but you'll need the big key. It's true.
We're
So
never
take
coming
note
back
of it
to
for
this
later. Yeah, we're getting that.
I know. Okay, here we are.
Got this.
There's fairies. Oh, look at this.
No, it's
big...
probably the big key. Oh,
why?
I see what Zapper's saying now. Yeah, you'll need the big key.
Now all the things are going to be back in this room.
Maybe not. I would have thought you had come across one by now.
I would have thought so.
Well, that was nice of them. Alright, so remember. Big key.
Okay. Now we're back here. We're going to break again? Going down?
No, I would just go back.
Oh.
The tortoises get you.
Ever.
Which that. Oh.
I can handle it.
Did we want to fall down that hole?
We never did.
I know we didn't.
So we better.
Okay.
Now we know. Maybe, does that always happen with us?
No, sometimes they're good.
Oh, my head. Alright.
Argus says usually the holes that you want to fall down aren't just black.
Okay. So
Zephyr says this game
now-
has lots of troll moments.
What?
Okay.
Okay. That's fine if that's the way it's gonna go.
Yeah.
Gotta get there before it disappears.
That works. Okay. Maybe you can't kill the red ones.
I thought I had killed one before. Maybe.
There it is. Oh. Off the ledge.
Down and
Nothing up here. Zephyr says hit the switch.
oh, that's a switch. In the middle.
Not a switch. Oh. That's the switch. Penguin. No.
That is not a penguin.
It's totally a penguin. That's how I've always seen it. No, what are you doing? You gotta hit the penguin.
Hang on. You're talking about that red thing, right?
Yeah.
How am I supposed to get over there?
With your boomerang.
Oh. Think that's gonna work? Oh, look at that.
You're not gonna go that way?
There was another door over here. Did you not see that?
Yeah, I guess.
We haven't been through this door.
I know, but that room, what if there's something we haven't explored yet?
We've been in this room.
Yeah. Those bad guys come. Oh, I guess
What?
done it.
Yes, no, we can go back.
Oh,
Jump
you're
this
right.
way.
Oh, wait, yeah, go through that door. We haven't done that.
I was hoping the hearts were back. Let's make sure there's.
That's fine.
Oh,
Oh, it's a switch. Oh, you gotta push.
well, no, I mean, because
What are you doing?
I figured I'd hit this with my boomerang.
Why?
Why not?
We just got the... We want it this way for now. Yeah, but you gotta move one of those statues onto the switch. Think Indiana Jones. The counterweight.
I was literally just thinking, like, this isn't even possible.
Look, because some of the other ones we couldn't do. Ah, we got more elephants.
Now we know the secret.
Indiana cookie.
Yeah. I think we're gonna go kill this guy. Kill this guy first. Did I not? Okay, I thought I. Oh, I'm too. I thought I would get that one first.
Pink one. I would just get the one. Why don't you just use your arrows? I don't understand you.
If I can use my sword, I'd rather use my sword. It's not like they're fighting back.
Strategy.
Same as last time. I
Just get hit.
Yeah, I don't. It works.
That'd be a better way to do it.
Maybe we should have gone back and gotten another fairy.
Fairies were on the other side.
Do we only have use both of our fairies?
You've used both.
We're a team here.
You're right.
I'll try not to.
Hopefully we can get the master key.
Okay, so that's not gonna... Maybe we should
Watch out.
go back to where the fairies... I'm healthy. Let's just do it all just right here.
That would be.
Oh, so that's what's... Okay.
Yeah. I hadn't made that connection.
Oh. Trying to get away.
What are you doing?
I'm just trying to get away, you know? Collect myself.
Okay.
Where am I trying to go? Left?
Yeah. Terrible strategy.
I don't know where I'm going.
Well,
that makes it
Stop!
harder.
Go back in that door on the right. Oh my gosh, this is so terrible. We're gonna
Door
die.
The door on the right.
So kill those guys,
Mm-hmm.
but you know, kill them so that if you bounce back, you're just gonna not get hurt. Like stand right there and let them come to you. Make your way to the heart.
I got it. Okay.
Now we'll keep going wherever we can go.
I think we should... Oh, we haven't bombed
You could try bombing that. But watch out, that
I
fire
know.
just came. Yeah, see, we
Alright.
can fall down there because it's not black.
Right, let's go for it.
That's promising.
Looks new.
Heart.
No.
Yeah, we don't want it.
Heart?
That'll be a key.
That was
Master
the big key.
You could jump down. Basement.
Okay.
Right. Get your arrows out. Skeletons just go away. You hit the tortoise.
I already did hit one. Another key. Alright, so I'm gonna just go down there. I don't think there's anything
That
else
one
to
block
see.
is just...
The one that's by itself. Maybe it's to make it stay on the switch.
Well, we'll come back to it.
Really?
If it's important. Oh, we're here.
That's good.
Yeah, if you go... How did we get to the ferries?
Ferries.
Didn't we go through that?
I almost thought it was like we just went up the stairs.
No,
but
I
maybe
think we went
was-
through there.
Alright. The door. avoiding those.
Zapper says no.
No, this isn't the way to get to the fairies.
Or he says ooh. U-O.
Up, maybe? Do you think?
Oh, Zapper says, need to come back there with the hammer. Left, then down. Back to the dark room. Uh-oh. I don't know. Mirror to go back to beginning. No, we don't want to go back to the beginning.
We will wander our way through.
These guys give you a ton of arrows, so just hit them with arrows.
I mean, the green ones don't even hurt.
Yeah, but look, they give you so many. Can you try shooting an arrow and then making the guy run into it? Yeah. So you're gonna shoot it and then run up. But not that far.
It just seems too, it wasn't surefire enough for me.
So Zapper says...
Is this where the fairies were up there?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, because
I don't
remember.
Remember there was that hole in the wall that we had to do? Well, Zapper's saying go back to the beginning with the mirror and then go in the right side door. But we're gonna keep going this way. And Wavewish says, hi all. Hi Wavewish.
Hello.
And Zapper says, hi, well he says, wave, pipe. Wavewish says, did you get past the ping pong boss? Yes, we did. And the secret was to do the spinning sword attack. That was everything we needed.
Okay, thank goodness we've got fairies.
And also we got another jar and we got a butterfly net, so it's fairies now. Life changing.
I know. That was perfect.
Wavefish says congrats.
Our fortunes have really changed. Okay, so now we want to go back.
Now you can use the mirror.
I know. So we want to go back to the beginning. Do we remember how to get to the dark room?
Deborah says go right. Wavefish says what dungeon are we in now? I don't know what it's called, but we're in the dark world. Dark world and where the desert used to be. I think you should use the mirror. Yeah. Now that we know what it does. Yes. Okay. Wavefish says, are those electrodes? I thought they were jellyfish, but they could be electrodes. He says go through the door on the right.
The right.
Then maybe left side door. No, I think No, I think you're wrong. No, stop. We have fully explored the right. It's in the middle, and remember you have to go in that room where you have to run because the ground goes away, and it's on the left.
That sounds right.
And it's kind of off this main room.
All the things reappeared in the item things.
Yeah.
Isn't there?
It could work.
Yeah, this one. Oh no. Just guiding them, you know. Oh gosh.
Yeah, I would kill the guys first. You should come in the other way off the right.
So the thing is, I only keep falling.
I think you should. Because then you can avoid these guys. Doesn't that sound thing?
Yeah, I already killed one.
You think it's a strange way? we have to come at it from the other side. You see, because even if you get it, you're not gonna, like, if you hit that, you're not gonna be able to go through. Right? I think you should use the,
Hang on. So, because now this won't work because then we're locked up there.
yeah.
Okay. Because I'm just thinking, is it really gonna actually solve our problem?
Yeah, because you can come at that room from the right.
I know that, but I feel like if we come in that way, it's not. I don't know.
That's how we got there in the first place. Go right, trust me. Just give it a shot.
We're gonna try it.
Trust, we can trust it.
Like, no, that's it.
Except for the guy up here.
I forgot about it. Gosh, I don't know how I didn't fall there.
Oh, it is just a time thing. See, you didn't even pick up a skull.
I didn't.
So if you walk right in,
Pick the thing up
good
right
thing,
away.
yep, and then go, you shouldn't have any problems. Waiting.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, get out.
Turtle's on a mission.
I know. Horrible.
Which says this place reminds me of the Shadow Temple in Ocarina. And I never beat Ocarina. I don't know which one. I only ever did the Great Deku Tree.
Not very far.
No. You might be able to kill those guys through the fence. Fine though. I know, but if you're in have the opportunity.
Okay.
Better be worth it. Alright.
Okay, magic hammer.
What we needed.
Alright, well let's equip that.
Right now.
Might. Got so much force behind it.
Pepper says hashtag worth it. Yes, I agree, it was worth it.
Now, I've been playing for a while. Did you want to take a turn?
Sure.
I can hear all the disappointment in your voice whenever you're telling me to do something
Whenever
that I
you
did
make a
wrong.
mistake.
Yeah.
Right.
Plus, I had other things to tell you, but I don't really remember what at this point.
And we already did everything down, right?
I feel like we've done everything except, obviously get to like where the boss is. Oh, okay. One thing I really did want to talk to you about. Over the weekend, I saw that Saving Mr. Banks is on Netflix.
I saw that, yeah.
And I watched it because I had
Did
never
you?
seen it before.
Wasn't it sad?
I liked it a lot. I thought it was good. I guess I was expecting it to be like less about the woman's life. I don't really know what I was expecting.
What woman? The nanny?
Well, no, the
Oh, the girl.
yeah, the girl.
The
old woman. Yeah.
Who was the girl?
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah, I saw you kill this guy. I don't know why he's not dying. There we go.
It just takes a billion tries. Nepper says you gotta find that room where you shot the eye to make it expand.
Yep, that's what I'm in the process of doing.
Remember where it was?
So,
I know I don't. You gotta
I'm a
move the
Zelda
statue.
master, only totally not, but
The movie is Saving Mr. Banks. It's a Disney movie that's based on like getting the rights to Mary Poppins. So I would only recommend it if you're familiar with the movie.
My husband watched it and he's never seen Mary Poppins, so it's kind of like, you know.
Did he like enjoy the movie? Because I think it'd still be enjoyable.
I think he did. I think he just
just wouldn't know as much of the significance. Yes. Yeah. You know, as I was watching it though, because the lady movie at all.
Any what?
Red. The color red. She said she's over it. She doesn't want red in the movie.
I guess I don't remember that. And then Mary Poppins has a red
bow tie. Yeah, because it took me a second to think. I was like, there must be red in the movie, and I was like, yeah, she wears like a bow tie. She's got that white dress that has like red accents. I was like, there's a lot of red.
Yeah,
but I thought it was good.
Yeah, I remember. I liked it. I thought it was sad though.
It was sad. Yeah. Wakefish says that she only saw Mary Poppins once, and it wasn't terribly entertaining to her.
Yeah. Well, we watched it a lot growing up for some reason.
We did, yeah. I feel like...
Oh, look at that. You can hit these turtles now.
Cool. Not to mention you're able to get away from those creepy faces in the jars, whatever those are.
Yeah, I always thought they were like bubbles coming up.
I saw faces in there. Wakefish said that she saw it as an adult, though.
Okay.
Because I feel like as a kid, we only liked the cartoon part.
We did.
Whereas, like, I don't know. I feel like the whole chimney sweep thing takes way too long.
Yeah, I don't like the chimney sweep.
And like the whole laughing on the ceiling thing, I'm not into that.
I hate that one. Apparently, there's a lot of parts of the movie I don't like.
Yeah, but I thought it was a really interesting movie, though.
Yeah, I thought I enjoyed it a lot. But what I'm interested in seeing eventually is I want to see the new Mary Poppins with Emily Blunt.
I do want to see that
because I was listening to a podcast because that's apparently my thing now. I was listening to a podcast that she was doing, and she said that to prepare for the role of Mary Poppins, she read the books. She did not watch the Julie Andrews one again because she didn't want Julie Andrews' interpretation. Yeah, she wanted to have her own. But apparently, she does a really good job in the movie, and the director said that he prefers actors who can sing, even if they don't sing great, over singers who can't act, because even if an actor can't sing well, they at least know how to convey emotion.
Okay.
So like, whereas a singer, you know, they might not be able to do that as well, which I thought was interesting. I thought that's a good point, but I'm not a director, so
I heard because I think Dick Van Dyke is still in the new one, right?
Oh, is he?
I think he is, but then like they had asked Julie Andrews to come back. Not to be the new Mary Poppins, but to be, you know, like just in the movie as a cameo or something.
Yeah.
And she respectfully declined, and she said, "No, I want Emily to have her moment as Mary Poppins."
That's nice.
I was like, "That's nice. What a classy lady." I love Julie Andrews. I just think, you know, she's got a gorgeous voice. And
she does.
To me, she's like what especially when you see her as like you know, like the Queen of Genovia in the Princess Diaries movies. You know, she's just like everything
so regal.
An English woman should be, just like so proper, and you know, she's great.
Now, I think this is the boss.
Good luck.
But I don't remember. I'm guessing we have to use the hammer because
probably we just got it.
We just got the hammer. So we'll see.
But Saving Mr. Banks is sad because the thing is, Disney wants to do a lot of...
I don't know if my hammer's going to do anything here.
Maybe you just gotta hit the tail with...
That does look pretty, you know what? I want my bow and arrow.
Yeah, Zapper says it's the boss. Good game. We've got fairies. Only 2 of them, though. Hit the face.
I guess it's hit the face.
Probably with the hammer.
You think with the hammer? Try it with the hammer. I don't think the hammer's doing anything.
Maybe you have to hit it like right before it spits out the fire.
one spot. Like hitting Smaug.
That was wrong. That was working with the hammer.
Was it?
In the face, I guess.
I mean, I guess it looks like ass.
Oh, yeah, I saw a piece fall off. Mayfish says, speaking of movies, Dan and I saw Captain Marvel this past weekend, and it was good.
I've heard that it's good.
He really likes how, just likes the character, or how they did the character. They didn't have any dumb lost story or have Captain Marvel wear heels. Does Captain Marvel normally wear heels? Stolzar is now following. Thanks
For
Stolzar.
following. Okay, I'm dying.
You're doing great.
Okay.
Look at that. You lost.
I'm thinking now he's vulnerable.
That seems to work.
Now I'm thinking.
Oh, look out of that tail.
Not good.
You have to hit the, like, green.
That's what I was hitting. Shot. Oh my gosh, we just died for good this time.
Should we go get some more fairies? Try again?
Yeah. The fairies. What a bummer. That thing must have just really been killing my health.
I honestly wasn't looking at your health.
I wasn't either. I was looking at its tail. And its mask.
Mm-hmm. But Stolzar says, what's up?
Oh, I went the wrong way. Did I?
You went the right way. No, that's right. Not much is up with us, Stolzar. We're playing through Link to the Past. This is Rice's second time, but she last played it only one time ever, and that was 10 years ago, so... And I've never played it, so... I didn't realize there were two of them.
Yeah, I did, because that first one... Wow, I lost a lot of health from that. That's the way to do it. Kill him that way. Alright, so it's down. Are you sure?
No, you're not. You're not going to where the fairies are.
That's what I
thought you were trying to, I don't know, just go to where the boss is.
No, I was trying to go to where the fairies are. But I was having trouble remembering.
No, fairies I think are in the left one. You went the wrong way. This is wrong.
No, they're not on the left.
I don't remember.
Because we fully explored that.
We should start drawing maps.
Did Zapper say that, or is that you saying that?
No, that's what Zapper said earlier, but I'm just repeating it. We should draw maps. Fairies are to the right. So you still went down, you're still wrong. You went down the middle. I think Argus is saying the right when you first get into the... Okay.
I'm sorry about the beeping. I really don't think this is right. We'll try it.
I think it is
I'll
right.
prove you wrong.
Okay, that's fine. Can't Stop the Kitten said, had to go back and see what I wrote about saving Mr. Banks. Don't have any urgent desire to rewatch it, but I loved it at the time.
Maybe you're right.
I thought that too.
Yeah, you're right.
Is this right? I still have doubts.
This is right. That's over with.
But Wayfish says that she thinks that Captain Marvel wears heels. But a lot of female characters / heroes wear heels for some reason. I know, I honestly never wear heels because they're not comfortable.
They're not.
They're a waste of time. And plus, I mean, us and Wayfish, we're all tall enough.
Yeah.
We don't need heels. Stolzar.
Actually, is this right? Now I'm having second guess.
It is right. It is right. Yeah, you gotta just get through this first.
It's because I've never done it. You always
Yeah.
did the fairies.
So Stolzar didn't grow up with a Super Nintendo. hasn't played much of this game either.
Okay.
But that's okay.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, we had this game throughout our childhood. I just never played it.
Yeah, and I just played it as like a junior in high school, I think.
I thought you were a senior, but
I don't think it was senior year.
I feel like our other sister wasn't home at that point.
Oh, then maybe it was our senior. Okay, so we got fairies.
Stolzar did beat Ocarina of Time, which they still have on the Nintendo 64. Which, it's another one we've always had, but I never played it. Our brother played it.
Yeah.
Why did you say oh?
Because I was gonna go back to the beginning,
Yeah.
then I realized that would be silly.
All we have to do is go down.
That's right.
I never realized that either.
Well, it's because we couldn't before.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Also, let's see. Wavewish never played this game, so we're in good company. Well, no, I think Stolzar's in good company, not just us. Stolzar says that they should go back to this game and try to finish it. Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. I'm really bad at it, but I didn't know it only takes one shot to kill those guys.
Yeah, that's why. See how easy that is too?
Why didn't he try to shoot you though? He always shot me.
It's because we were offset, and I made him walk into the arrow.
Oh.
That was a tip that Argus had said that you just didn't listen.
I thought that was just the tip that you were telling me.
No.
I was like, well, you don't know what you're talking about.
No, it was from Argus.
That's why I always say, this is what this person says.
I did.
Oh,
I
you
thought.
did?
I thought I did.
Okay.
Maybe not.
Dapper says that someone in chat should have suggested map sketches. Yes. That's right, Zapper, because you did. And we didn't listen.
I know.
And we still don't listen with, like,
But it
they
would have.
and Metroid, too.
Probably would have been a good idea, though, for this one. But I don't think it's necessary for all.
Okay, sorry. Wavewish says, I never explained why saving Mr. Banks is sad. I know, it's because we got into that boss battle and I had to stop talking.
But we don't want to spoil it either.
Well, no, I mean, I can just say generally. It's sad because, to me, you know, part of it is just like, because she's very against a lot of the things in the movie, but then, like, when she actually watches it, because, like, Disney took into account a lot of her complaints and stuff. And then when she actually watches it, you know, she really ends up loving the movie at the end, and she's, like, crying because it's, like, true to her vision story, I guess, yeah. So it's like a kind of happy sad, but I mean, it's also kind of sad just like her inspiration for this story. It has a sad like backstory, but I'll just leave it at that. But it's good. I enjoyed it. Yeah, and it's kind of a heavy movie though.
Yeah, and I would say a good part of it is about her relationship with her dad.
Yeah.
Because she didn't want him portrayed a certain way.
Yeah, so that's kind of her inspiration for the story. Oh, but as far as heels go, Wavewish can only wear like 2 inches max.
I think that's about my limit too.
And she says it's kind of fun to feel super tall, like an elf or something, but it destroys her feet. Not comfortable.
No, I really hurt my foot. I mean, because I wore heels to a wedding.
Was that her older sister's wedding? Because that was the last time I wore heels, and I'm like, never again.
Was that really the last time you wore heels?
That's the only time I've ever worn heels.
Is it really?
It is.
Oh. No, I wore heels to this other wedding this past summer. And then afterwards, like, maybe it was that same weekend or possibly the weekend after, I had signed up to do this 5K run.
When your
And
calves were sore?
no, I had a
Blister?
no, plantar fasciitis, like a mild case of it, even though it hurt terribly. Like the first day, maybe the first 3 days, I could barely walk.
Oh.
Like I got out of bed and I almost collapsed because
That's horrible.
Yeah, and it was worse every morning, but it healed, so.
Stolzar loves the music in this game, which is good because we're doing a lot of just exploring around this dungeon.
Oh my gosh, I need to stop being in diagonal of it.
Mm-hmm.
We only have 2 fairies.
I know, that was our first one.
I am.
You are hurting it. It just doesn't sound.
It does have a little sound. Like, oh. Hear it?
Zapper says it only gets harder from here. Now make sure you get the gold, not gold, the green. I'm trying to kind of stay closer. Okay. Got another fairy. Oh, Wayfish said that she wasn't gonna watch them, so spoil away. Did we give enough spoilers?
No, but we don't want to spoil for other people who might want to watch it.
Yay!
Killed it. Whew, what a relief.
Okay. Can't Stop the Kitten says, you might like my review of Saving Mr. Banks then if you're interested in reading it. It is much heavier than they were expecting.
Yeah.
Chris Player says, yay! Good game, good game, good game.
Twinning, twinning.
Have you noticed that's always you that's doing the boss battles?
I haven't noticed.
I keep like pawning it off to you, but it's always because I've been playing for a long time. Like it's not, not skipping or anything.
No, I can't conquer the light world too.
Trying to open a larger gate between worlds. Castle using our power.
Wow, what's so special about you 7 maidens?
I know.
It's like in Kingdom Hearts and the Princesses of Heart.
I know. Like, what makes them so special? Yes, we understand.
Don't want to listen to that
I
again.
know. Killed it. Literally, that's what Wayfish said. Huzzah.
And now I guess the question is,
Do we go back to the regular world?
now do we go back in and get those fairies
I think we better.
while we're here?
Do you want me to do it?
No, it's okay.
You're not ready for a break yet?
No. And I mean, we're near the end of our stream.
Oh, man.
I
I'm so
know.
fast.
Making so much progress today.
I know. We got...
Way more progress than last week.
Last week we accomplished like almost nothing.
Because we couldn't wall jump in Metroid.
Yeah. Cass says hello.
Hey, Cass.
Hi. Now, I was actually gonna say because I had brought up Metroid earlier, but I watched Cass play a little bit of Metroid Prime 2, which yeah. So that's the one that I think that's
See,
the
watch,
one.
watch closely here. See, we're offset.
I see.
Walk in.
Too advanced for me, you know. But it looks like I thought not Super Metroid, Metroid Prime 2. It looks like a very difficult game. I'm not good with first-person point of view kind of games. It just looked very difficult. But the cast asks how we are. We're good.
Doing great as always.
Yeah.
Sun was shining today, so that always helps with our sad syndrome.
I know. But I think
And my trip is next week.
I think I'm past it though, you know?
I think
like the weather's turning around, the
I
days
know.
are longer with daylight savings
Yeah, you know,
time.
I really should book a trip earlier next year.
Yeah.
That's my
Like early March,
early
late
March.
February.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I think. All right, we got 2 fairies.
So Cass said Metroid Prime 2 sucks. But then Zapper said Metroid Prime 2 rules, and then Cass said Metroid Prime 1 is the best game of all time. You will need to get a little bit used to the controls, but once you do, it's amazing.
Oh wow.
Now we see where all the princesses are.
I think we're supposed to go to 2 next.
Or maidens. Sorry, they're just
Maidens.
maidens. Yeah, that makes sense. Now, we could always go back to regular world, although we don't really have a mission there anymore, right?
Right. So it's just kind of like if we want to go to get pieces of heart. I bet you can kill these guys with arrows.
I was assuming you had to throw a bomb at them, like how they keep throwing bombs at you.
Oh, he's taking too many arrows.
Well, Cass says the weather's been great in Greece, like 70 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah, Portugal's not gonna be quite. Well, it could be.
Cass also just had a Tinder stream.
How do you stream Tinder?
Like Tinder, the dating website, app, whatever. I didn't know you could stream with Tinder. That seems like super weird.
Yeah, like did you stream a date?
Because I guess if it's like that, like people who online date, like they must do a lot of like, vaping and stuff, right?
Yeah.
But they said yeah, so it was like an actual date, Cass? Or it was, I think it was, yeah, that like the app too. They made the Tinder today. Good for you, Cass. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like a dating website for me would be very tricky.
Well, if things didn't work out with my husband, that was what I was gonna do. I was gonna go on to Match.com.
My match.
I don't know. It was the one that I thought seemed
I feel
good.
I feel like you have to go on Tinder if you want to get people our age, right?
Well, because this was kind of before Tinder when I was thinking that. Yeah. So now, yeah, I guess try Tinder if it hadn't worked out. I wonder if there's pieces of heart on here or something.
Oh, okay.
That looks suspicious, but we're gonna go in this cave.
Hang on. So the Tinder stream was that Cass's Twitch friend suggested that he stream while he was on Tinder on PC. So he streamed on Twitch Tinder. So is that like you then just like swiping right or left on people, and that's what the stream is? That's kind of like what I'm imagining. I don't know if that's really what's going on.
Yeah.
But... you can hammer the purple things.
I know.
Okay.
Because what I'm thinking is now we're gonna go into the light world.
We can probably just hammer those things too, right?
We can. Darn it.
Is that gonna just take us back to the dark one?
Well, it's because I put it at the wrong spot. What are the odds? But yeah, we do have a hammer, so we could have done this anyhow.
Yeah. That's alright.
Oh, this is just a portal to the dark world. So now if we're in the light world and we want to get to the dark world, but we don't want to go to where our portal is.
Nice.
Here.
So Cass said the way the stream worked was that they made a game where it was like after a certain random number of profiles, then you'd have to swipe a certain way. So it's kind of randomized, and you're swiping for all these different people.
Yeah.
Oh, it'll be surprising if you get
Sounds interesting.
any takers. You know, it's very like I like it. Nice and random. Can't Stop the Kitten said that Lane Moore, I guess is a comedian. I don't know.
I don't either.
But they have a comedy show where she goes on Tinder and riffs on folks while deciding left or right swipes. Man. Do we have another fairy?
We do. We have 2 fairies, but
Yeah, we don't want to use them. Gotta learn how to swim. Get the little flippers.
oh, but you know what? We can go down now.
Argus said that spot can be useful later to go from light world to dark.
Thought that we uncovered.
I think so.
Bomb
shop. You want to buy some bombs?
So check it out.
Cass is gonna stream some Resident Evil 4 later if we would like to join watch. I don't even know what Resident Evil 4 is. I probably should at this point.
Some
game. Yeah. Nice.
So it's true where those rocks are. It's
carries over.
Yeah. Now we're gonna go up to that shop.
Oh, but Argus said it's not so special when you go the other way around. I think for the spot that we the portal. Dapper says they haven't gotten to the Donk world yet. I don't know if that's a typo for dark or if they're talking about Donkey Kong. Where every enemy is an evil Donkey Kong. Donk world. No such thing. Donkey Kong's a good guy except for the first game he appears in.
Okay, well it is past 9. We're at a good stopping point.
We are. Next we'll...
How did you get to that save menu? Oh, there we go.
The next time we will go to rescue the second maiden, I guess. Hopefully the third one too. Who knows?
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, thank you all for watching.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget, next week we're not streaming, but we are streaming this Saturday.
Yes, but also I want to. I'm gonna be baking my pie.
Oh, that's right.
So I was originally thinking I would just like post the video on Twitch or something, and that'll just be Tuesday. It'll be available to watch. If you want to, it might be boring. Who knows? I'll try to make it fun and like entertaining.
Sounds good.
And informative.
Oh, what time on Saturday? Argus says.
Oh, good question.
I don't know. We could do this time.
What time is your exam that you're taking?
It's in the morning.
We could do some like earlier time so that you don't have to be here so late.
Well, but I don't know how long my exam goes.
Oh, that's just great. Okay, yeah, we can.
So maybe we'll do normal time, so 7 to 9. But we'll.
Yeah.
All right. And Wayfish says, pretend you're on a cookie show.
Okay, yes, I will.
And Cass says, good luck with the pie.
Yes, thank you. Yeah. Cass, I meant to tell you because while I was watching him, that's when I started making the whipped cream. Or no, the mousse. Chocolate mousse, I think. So, I had on, I was watching while I was cooking. It was nice. All right.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank y'all for watching.